I had so much fun making my Paella Valenciana with my friend Sarah. I tried to make it as authentic as I could, but I reckon it ended up a fusion of our different cultures, my Sri Lankan background, her Italian/Anglo-Saxon background, so many textures and flavors on this really hot spring day here in Australia. It was really intense, the fire. It was near impossible to get close to. A melting pot for a lot of fun. In order to make a great paella, you need fresh seafood, good saffron, and Spanish round rice. Now I found a great substitute for the Spanish round rice in the SUWANDEL rice, which turned out perfect for this dish. So the biggest task would be the preparation of the seafood. We have 2 tubes of squid that I happened to get already cleaned, and I've just cut it up.
Okay, that'll do.
While Sarah twirls about in her beautiful Spanish skirt. Thank you, Sarah.
Want me?
And onto the prawns we go. So you need to peel them if you like. I prefer to have them unpeeled, but I do take the bits out that need to be taken out, like the veins. And here I'm teaching little Sophie how to do it. Kids love doing this stuff, so get the whole tribe involved, and it is a lot of fun. So here we remove the little tail and also devein it, and then you give it a really good wash.
You're going to take this head out, okay? So you're going to pull the head out. Pull the head out. That's it, that's it. Shuck the head away. And then
Next we debeard and clean the mussels. And there's my lovely tribe. Our pan was super hot, and then we added our half a cup of coconut oil, and the squid went in first. You cook it and then you set aside, and next you add half an onion and 5 cloves of garlic that has been finely chopped. To this you add 1 red capsicum chopped, and you also add 1.5 cups of crushed tomatoes. From here on, it was so intensely hot that I could only get to the pan every few seconds to give it a quick stir, and I had to step back for fear of burning myself or my knuckles. Here I've added some salt and also some sweet paprika. That would be 1.5 tablespoons. Once it's all merged through, you add your squid. I've got 8 cups of fish broth that I made myself, so you add this to the pan in preparation for the cooking of the rice.
okay. A lot of liquid.
Now for the magical saffron, you need about a full teaspoon of the saffron threads added in to this mix. You then add a cup or more of Adzuki beans, or any beans that you have. So once the broth comes to a boil, you add 3 cups of the SUWANDEL rice, and you have to add it in this shape, in the shape of a cross. Now I don't know why that is, but you just follow the rules. So I did follow the rule, and then you watch it cook. It's really important not to stir it at this stage. You can simply give it a shake every now and then, but you do not stir the rice at all.
Okay.
Once the rice is cooked for about 5 minutes, you then add your seafood. So that's the prawns and the mussels. Now the reason why I said you do not stir the rice at all is because you are aiming for a lovely crisp and golden rice are caked at the bottom. It's not burnt, but this is what you call the sauerkraut, which is how you make and get an authentic paella outcome. When there's very little broth left, you cover the pan with some foil and you keep it closed for a further 5 to 7 minutes. And magic, you have a perfect paella. The SUWANDEL rice worked really well, without opening or sticking, and it really absorbed the intense flavors. I've garnished it with some rosemary and lots of parsley, and last but not least, lots of beautiful wedges of lemon. So here I am checking for my sauerkraut, which is the crusty, crispy bottom on the paella that becomes caramelized and toasted on the bottom of the pan when it is cooked. And this is just perfect. Traditionally, this dish is cooked and enjoyed outdoors, where the whole tribe gathers for lunch and digs in and eats straight off the paella pan. Paella, which literally means frying pan in Valencia. So it brings people together and spreads the love and joy. And eating outdoors, sharing your food with people, you just can't get better than that.